What's up, YouTube? This is gonna be my WWE SmackDown review. And before I get this review started, I'd like to apologize for the last video I made. If I offended anyone or pissed anyone off for just making a dumbass video. But also, there's nothing wrong with being yourself and just lightening it up. Every once in a while, you just gotta stop being serious in videos. You just can't always make videos on being serious, and I just got tired of making my videos and being too serious. So I just decided, to do something new for a change. Not do everything. Then I don't want to do the same old. Go into review, do it serious, and all that. That's taken care of. And before I'd like to plug Mr. WCW 2000. Yeah, go subscribe to them if you're interested in any WCW. If you're a fan of WCW, they got some WCW Thunder episodes and Nitro episodes and pay-per-view episodes, full episodes like that. So yeah, go check them out. I'll put a link in the description box. Yeah, now onto the SmackDown review. This ain't gonna be in order because I wasn't really paying attention to SmackDown that much. But what I did know, as you can tell by now by the picture, Wade Barrett, yeah, he became the Intercontinental Champion tonight by defeating Kofi Kingston. And the way it happened was, they didn't announce it like they do sometimes when the Intercontinental title's on the line. They just had like a regular match and said, okay, next is the Intercontinental Championship match, and showed them walking to the ring like they do most of the time. Anyways, what happened is I think it was Justin Gabriel who distracted the ref while he tried to get Kofi's attention. Then Wade Barrett went for, I think it was a clothesline, but Kofi ducked it. Then Kofi tried to give him a boom, his finisher, where he does I think he calls it the boom boom, whatever, where he just jumps up and like kicks the hell out of him. And Wade Barrett had caught him when he jumped up in the air, which I thought was pretty badass. And whenever Wade Barrett became the Intercontinental Champion at first, I gotta admit, I had the wrong impression on Wade Barrett. I thought that when he went to SmackDown, I'm like, okay, there you go. When he got kicked out of the Nexus, I was like, there goes another one that WWE just fucked up. He's probably gonna stay on Raw. He's probably gonna be absent for about 8 months, and probably only gonna see him every once in a while. Probably gonna be sent to Jobberville. And when he attacked the Big Show, I didn't think nothing of it. Didn't mean anything. Didn't care. I was like, oh, he's on SmackDown. And then I changed my mind by him being a jobber. I was like, well, maybe he's not gonna be sent to Jobberville. Maybe after all, at least he'll be on SmackDown. But I bet you it's rare appearances that we see him. Then when they were Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel, and Ezekiel Jackson joined the core, didn't care for it. I was like, this is not gonna. I was like, the Nexus failed, and it's only a matter of time before this fails, before they start getting members, before they start kicking people out of the group. After a while, they'll start kicking people out like Justin Gabriel, Heath Slater, and Ezekiel Jackson. But I was wrong, They put the tag team titles on Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel, and then they gave Wade Barrett the Intercontinental Championship. That's why, in my opinion, I wish they still had the hardcore. So at least they could have put the hardcore on Ezekiel Jackson. It is what it is. Anyways, I think they'll probably bring back the ECW title. They'll probably be like his $1 million belt, his version of the $1 million title. Remember how Ted DiBiase had the $1 million belt because in the storyline he couldn't become a champion, so they gave him that title, which originally Ted DiBiase was supposed to win that match at WrestleMania 4. I'll get into that in another video. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, Wade Barrett became the Intercontinental Champion. Now to the rest. I think it was Kelly and Rose Mendez against Lay Cool. Your normal Divas tag match, nothing special. Lay Cool mocking Snooki, coming out dressed as Snooki. Thought it was pretty funny. I said, I start mocking her and then Edge started talking to Teddy Long about going to Alberto Del Rio, and Teddy Long was like, player, you're gonna have to wait till WrestleMania. He's like, and if either one of you attack one another, he's like, neither one of you are gonna go to WrestleMania. Both of you will be banned from WrestleMania. So they couldn't do nothing there. So Edge was gonna after there was a match between Alberto Del Rio and Christian. So after the match, Edge was gonna attack what's his name, Alberto Del Rio, yeah. And Christian stopped him. So Christian hit him in the back with a steel chair, and then Christian kind of had that look on his face, like just looking at Edge, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, are they gonna do like a check her win so like for old time's sakes? But it didn't happen. They threw Alberto out of the ring, and Christian attacked him some more with that steel chair, I think. And they just getting in his face, yelling at him, and Christian had to pull Edge away from Alberto Del Rio. And then we did Undertaker did his speech about the Undertaker. Not the Undertaker. Triple H. And yeah, he was talking to he did his like promo on Triple H. He said, Triple H. He said, I'm just gonna quote. He said at WrestleMania your number will be up, and that number will be 19. And then I'm like, if Triple H does lose, his number will be up twice. First, his number was 9, and this week it's going to be, and at WrestleMania, if he loses, it'll be 19. So I was like, kind of marking the situation. Yeah, and then, I'm going to just get into that happened that I can remember. Kind of don't remember much. And then, it was your average SmackDown. Oh, and then, alright, we had a jobber match, and I call it, the jobber match is what I call it is, when you have somebody like JTG against somebody like, let's say JT, okay, what I call a jobber match is this JTG against someone like, I don't know, Jack Swagger, which he did actually fight. That's what I call a jobber match. Or, Chris Masters against, I don't know, Edge. So, I'm just giving my example what I call a jobber match, a mid-carder that they hardly use against, a superstar that, either a main eventer that's, building his status more, or a another mid-carder that's getting a push. That's what I call a jobber match. Yeah. It was a jobber match. Jack Swagger against R-Truth. Swagger wins by the ankle lock. Then, Swagger calls in Michael Cole. Cole gets the ankle lock on. He's yelling at, R-Truth. And then doing his shit. And then after that was settled. It was all over. Swagger gets him in the ankle lock. And then he calls Michael Cole in the ring. Cole's yelling at R-Truth, telling him what's up. And then what's the only thing that what was pretty funny that Cole was doing, he said I thought it was pretty funny as hell. He's like, "Hey Truth, I got a rap for you." He's like, I tapped out to Jack Swagger, and then Michael was like saying, "What's up?" And he put the microphone to Swagger's mouth, and Swagger was saying, "Oh, what's up?" Doing the R-Truth thing, and it was pretty funny because the crowd was actually saying what's up with them. So yeah, that was pretty funny, and that's all I can remember about this episode of SmackDown. Like I said, didn't really pay that much attention to what's going on. I was doing some other stuff, and some of the stuff that did happen, I probably don't remember. So yeah, because this right now it's fixing to be two or one, whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's all I gotta say, and I'll be back with another video. On that video that I was telling you about how I read about Ted DiBiase in his book. He was originally supposed to win that tournament, and I'll probably talk about it, or I don't know, because it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it right now. He said because it's really a short. He said originally he was supposed to win the tournament at WrestleMania 4 when they did that tournament. Remember when they did that tournament for the World Wrestling Federation Championship? Yeah. Originally, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, was supposed to win it. They told him who was going to win it, and then at the last minute, they said they walked up to him and told him, you know what? They told him that Mark Hamill was going to win it instead, and then they told him that's when they gave him the $1 Million belt, and they told him, okay, we're going to give you your own belt. You're going to say, and he was going to come out and say, you know what? I don't need that belt. You know, I got this belt, blah, blah. And I got the $1 Million Championship now. You know, I'm the $1 Million Man. I don't need to win a belt. I can just buy one. You know, so, and I thought, you know, even though I would like for him to be champion, I also like the better idea that he had that $1 Million Championship belt. Yeah. And that's all I got to say. And, peace. I'm out.